What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Boys to Men Podcast. We're back with Khan once again. Khan's becoming more constant than he usually is, which I'm happy about. Anyways, we're back with the wig. I don't know if you guys can notice the wig. It just looks like he's got his hair blonde, but for me, it looked weird. I hope you guys like that a little bit. And today I'm wearing the Cox hat.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Where'd you get that?
I got it from a fucking swap meet, I think that's what it's called, or like a little thrift meet or whatever the fuck. I bought it for like $10, bro.
$10?
Yeah.
I think it was a waste of $10.
Fuck no, bro. Fuck you,
It
bro.
just says Cox.
Yeah, exactly. Apparently, this is like some college sports team called the Gamecocks or some shit.
Oh my god. So it's not just a meme hat?
No. I mean, it is a meme, but it's like a meme and serious. I just have to move to like some state and be like, yeah, go Cox. Go Cox, bro. But yeah, guys, welcome back to another episode. If you're not subscribed or following us, go ahead and do so. Leave a rating, leave a like, and don't forget to check out our Patreon. We got a lot more stuff coming behind the scenes. We're starting to do a lot more TikToks and reels and stuff like that. So you can find behind the scenes, and you can also find like really good tips. I'm working on other projects and stuff as well, so you guys want to be there for that. So, yeah, Con, you want to go subscribe to the Patreon?
Will it be taken down before I subscribe?
I won't refund it this time. I promise you.
Patreon is a lot better than Ko-Fi, in my opinion.
Literally, because like nobody knew what the fuck Ko-Fi was. It was like, hey guys, you're in the Ko-Fi page.
Yeah,
bro, what the fuck is
At least
that?
you know what Patreon is.
Yeah,
so. Yes, I will subscribe to the damn Patreon.
Thank you, and I will too. Just kidding, I can't for some reason.
It doesn't let you just make a separate account.
Because Ko-Fi let me do it on my own account, but I can't subscribe to myself on Patreon on my own account. So. So welcome to today's video. Today, me and Khan have a really, really good topic to talk about. What are we talking about today, Khan?
How there's winners and there's losers.
There's winners and losers in this fucking world, and you guys need to stop being fucking soft, okay? Because I'm sure most of you guys grew up, I would say about half of you guys grew up with the winner's mindset, trying to win at whatever it was, whether competing with your peers at school or competing in sports. And as adults, we see ourselves competing in real life with everything.
Just life in general.
In the sexual marketplace, if you're a man competing for women, even women competing for men, that's super competitive nowadays. It's kind of like pretty much like the whole world nowadays is like who can get this girl, who can't, Or if you guys are playing college sports, or hell, if this gets big enough, if you're in the NBA, bro, like you get that. So. We want to talk about this because, we look around us and we see a lot of shit about people. I don't know, just a lot of softies. Like the world has gone really soft, and we're here to help you guys get that mindset back of a winner mindset, but also how to accept defeat and how it lets you improve. So me and Con are going to give you some our own takes on it. Growing up, me and Con both play sports. Me and Con both had to deal with challenges of becoming better as kids or competing with our peers as kids. So yeah. You want to start that story? Or you want me to start?
You want to go ahead?
Yeah, I'll go ahead.
Go ahead.
Okay, so back in the day, I was playing a lot of soccer as a kid. I think I was playing from like age 5, and then I kind of stopped around age 13, 14. As a child, I played a lot of soccer, and I loved the sport. And it wasn't until I got I was playing on base. There was like a little base league over here at Hill at first base, and I was always competing like at the highest level I could, right? However, my teammates, they were always just like dick riding the fuck out of me, bro. They were just fucking bouncing on my shit, my nigga. Every time I was at practice, I was like busting my ass. I was, okay, after this. I was busting my ass all the time at practice, and the kids saw it, and they just looked at me and said, "Oh my God, Jaden's gonna win for us. Like he's gonna compete. Like he's gonna do the best he can." And I fucking did. But guess what they did?
Nice shit.
Not jack fucking shit. I was the same age as them. I was smaller than them, but I was still competing at a higher level. Even if I was fucking 12, bro, I was still competing at a high level too, right? So I was always just going for, wins. And you know what our streak was for that entire season?
What was it?
We were 1 for 9. 1 win,
Damn.
9 losses.
You were ass.
Yeah. No, I was good.
No, your team was ass.
Yeah, they were ass. I was averaging 4 goals a game.
Oh, damn. And
I was running.
That was probably all
I
the
was
goals.
running. I was running up and down the field constantly. I was running out of breath. I was like,
Messi.
They'd be like, Jaden, come on. I'm like, bro, you go over there. You go over there and fucking protect the goalie. The goalie was all over the goddamn place, bro. I was just working so hard. And, after every single game, I was constantly crying. I was
really?
I was crying, and my parents, they looked at me and said, "Jaden, why are you crying?" I was like, "I'm crying because we lost."
Excuse me.
Yeah, you're good. I was crying because we lost, right? You know what they said? If you keep crying, we're gonna take away your computer. I'm like, what the fuck kind of shit is that? They didn't tell me.
Your dad said this, probably. I'm guessing.
My mom and my dad.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Usually it's the dad.
And my
really
parents were. I don't think they're competitive people whatsoever. They don't really compete. They just kind of live. They're just there.
they just live life like that.
Yeah, they just kind of they got their degrees. My parents both have their masters. It took them like 10, 12 years to get their masters. A really long time, but they have them. But they're just kind of just like, we got a good job, we got a nice house, we got a dog, we got good kids, so yeah, we're gonna stay here. Fuck that shit. I'm not gonna stay at that spot, bro. Even if I'm 50.
What's your dog's name? Chuck?
Champ.
Oh, Champ.
Yeah, Champ.
Damn dog.
Yeah, so I brought fucking Pierre over. Yeah, you saw how fucking aggressive he was.
Why is he like that?
He just doesn't like other dogs.
All right, off topic. Go back to what you were saying.
Yeah, I gotta.
Real quick. He got a dog from the animal shelter.
Because
he's a sweetheart. Don't get me wrong. His name is Ace, but his real name is Pierre apparently because Jaden named him Pierre.
I named him Pierre, but his real name is Ace.
Yeah, and he's a really pretty dog. He be running in the wind. He be all
he'll
like
be doing little prances.
He'll be doing little prances,
but he won't stop shitting everywhere and pissing everywhere. He just likes to mark his territory.
Yeah,
which is good of him. His animal instinct.
The dog came over today and he took a shit on my carpet, bro.
Yeah, it's kind of fucked up.
And I made Jaden clean it up.
I beat him. I beat the dog. I don't give a fuck. You don't fucking shit on my niggas for it. No bullshit. I got you, nigga.
He's lying,
I got you. I definitely did beat the dog's ass. Anyways, it's discipline, bro. Everybody beats their dog, unless they're pussies.
You beat Champ?
No, never.
Exactly.
But Champ is bred for obedience. That dog's just bred. I got an Australian Shepherd
mix.
Yeah, it's actually
a mix.
It's purebred.
Oh, purebred. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
He's brown and black with a little bit of white.
Just like me, for real. No push.
Brown, black, and a little bit of white.
Just say light skin.
And you're like a caramel mocha color.
I just go with caramel. You know what caramel is? Sweet.
Anyway, back to soccer.
So, that last season where we went 1-9, I was devastated, and it made me quit soccer.
You didn't play?
Mm-mm.
Ever again?
Never again.
On a team, at least.
I mean, I still played sports, but I never played.
No, like on a soccer team.
Oh yeah, I quit soccer for good, mostly because I was interested in,
And how old were you at this time?
I was 13.
Oh, okay.
I was more interested in making YouTube videos and shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And you were also playing other sports at the same time.
Yeah, so after that, it was like it was my I think it was around my 8th or 9th grade year, and my parents told me to try out for the basketball team at my junior high, and I was like, okay. I was fucking dog shit, bro. I was fucking dog
Did you make the team?
I made the high school team.
Oh.
Yeah. And
how'd you make the team? You're like 5'1".
Bro, what?
How tall are you again?
I'm 5'7".
Oh, shit. My bad.
Short Kings, we up.
My older brother's 5'7" or 5'8". I don't know how he ended up so tall compared to him. I outgrew my dad when I was like 15, 14.
How tall are you?
I'm 5'10", 5'11", in between that area.
I still dunk on your bench ass though, nigga.
Yeah, no, you
shit.
can't even jump.
Yeah. Shut up. I'm black. Anyways, just a quick little disclaimer. My short kings. My short, sweet little kings, bro. You know what I do? You guys know what I do? I fuck 6-foot hoes, nigga. Sorry, excuse me. I fuck 6-foot females, nigga. And guess what? It feels good. So it doesn't matter how tall you are, you can still get with a 6-foot woman, all right? You just gotta have the confidence.
Legs around you, it must be kind of a different feeling.
I overcome. As men, we conquer, but we conquer.
You overcome?
Like
you over.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No, not like that. Not overcome. I overcome like.
He's winning in that aspect.
I overcome insecurities such as my height.
You don't even care no more.
I don't.
You said you're comfortable with your height. You
exactly.
like your height.
I'm okay with it. I'm okay with being 5'7". I'm just saying I had to overcome in the past being short.
Now you don't really give a fuck.
I don't really care, dude.
Okay, that's good.
Because I'd be fucking 6-foot female.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
and it just boosted your confidence.
Yeah, it's like, okay, I'm not 6 foot, but I can get in better with 6-foot woman. So it's like, does it even matter at that point?
He's able to take a con and make it a positive.
Yeah, honestly,
and
guys,
it's like,
but
not everyone's a winner.
Exactly. It relates.
Not everyone's a winner, but
Yeah.
he still is persevering.
Mm-hmm. And I saw an Andrew Tate clip. This is probably like my 4th time, 5th time saying Andrew Tate.
There's
on
a
the
reason
show.
he's in Romania, just so you know.
Why?
Apparently. I'm surprised you haven't seen it, but he's avoiding sexual charges in the UK.
What's your source?
It's like when you look, I saw a bunch of people posting about it, and that's why I'm not gonna go and say, oh, it's real, but there's a reason he's in Romania. There's a reason.
There's a reason.
Because they have less strict sexual laws.
Yes, which is okay. Okay, so let's be honest. Are you pro Andrew Tate or against Andrew Tate?
Honestly, a lot of his ideology goes against mine.
Mm-hmm.
So I wouldn't say I'm a supporter or a fan of him. There are very minimal things that he does say that I can somewhat agree with, but a lot of the stuff he says about faith, about my mother's faith and stuff is really disrespectful. The things he says about people's countries is really disrespectful. I just don't agree with that, and I don't find that respectable, and I just don't understand why people dick ride that so much. A lot of the time, like someone like you, I wouldn't say you obviously don't support every single fucking thing he says.
Yeah.
I know you support a lot, but not every single thing, because it takes a real man to call out the flaws of another, even if you love him so much. And I think that's something that most people, they're just so blind, like they turn a blind eye. And that's what I see a lot of, especially on TikTok and social media. And so I wouldn't say I support. I'm not pro Andrew Tate, but I'm not completely anti Andrew Tate.
Yeah.
He has a lot of ideology that I can agree with. But at the same time, it's just the respect thing. I can't get over that.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
So that's fair. And then, like you were saying, I don't also agree with everything single thing he says, but the principles of the things he says, which relates to Fresh and Fit's ideology, because I watch their shows all the time. Honestly, it helps me out. It gives me that mindset that, in this world, especially when it comes to dating, it's a battlefield, because, women have the upper hand in the sexual marketplace nowadays.
Yeah.
That's what I care about the most. It's the dating.
Yeah,
it's the dating advice and how to be a man and how to treat your woman and how you expect her to treat you, because that shit is very important. Because I see sad fucking dudes around here getting played. I look at women online who use their sexuality to get whatever they want from men online, and they take everything they have from that man until they have nothing, and then they move on to the next dude. It's fucking pathetic.
Yeah,
there is no
women.
There is no equality.
They're given more opportunities in that aspect to gain benefit from a man. Like, you won't see a man post their Cash App in their bio on TikTok, bro.
Yeah, but you'll see girls on Snapchat all
Every
the time.
single girl I see
Venmo
does
me,
that, bro.
Cash App me. No, why would men do that for you? Like, why?
But they know that there's men out there that will do it. That's why they post it.
Because if a woman gets that, she'll be like, okay, I can just use men all my fucking life and not have to get a man for myself, because all these random dudes will give me money.
They claim they're independent, bro.
Yeah, you guys are independent.
Not,
you guys are just
it's
fucking.
Really
you guys are cockroaches. You fucking suck off the life of us men, and it wears us down. And men have no fucking idea. They have no idea whatsoever. They don't have any mindset of what they should be doing. Okay, because most dudes are fucking losers, and women won't give them play, so they have to pay for it. I mean, it's literally a marketplace.
Definitely.
And it's crashing. It's crashing. It's not even anymore. It's all in the women's favor. But moving on. So So I was in junior high, right? Yeah, we're going back to the junior high story. So moving back to junior high, I didn't really give a shit about basketball. But 9th grade, going into my 10th grade year, I was going to a charter school. And they didn't have any sports, but there was another school I can go to and play sports at. So they were cool with that. But I went. What school
was this?
New Ames. And
you were going to New Ames.
I was
where'd
going
you
to
play
school.
Sports at?
I played sports at Clearfield High.
Clearfield High.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
New Ames is a private school because his name is Clarence.
Nigga, what? Bro, I could be myself there, okay? And I could just do whatever I wanted at this school.
Oh yeah,
okay?
you was deep throwing bananas in that shit.
Yeah, that was very special.
I found your.
You found a video of me deep throating?
I found his spam account on Instagram.
Are you following that?
I guess I do, I know.
There's so much such shit on that.
I sent him some snaps, and he was like, "Where the fuck you get the second picture at?" On that account, bro. On that account.
Bro. There's so many videos of me. Oh, never mind. We're gonna move on from that.
All right. Anyway,
okay.
you're playing Clearfield
Yeah.
Basketball.
So I was interested the summer after ninth grade. So during that summer, I was like really interested in sports for some reason. I was really heavily looking at NBA highlights. You know, Ball is Life was a really popular YouTube channel. It was around LaMelo Ball and Lonzo. That's when they were popular. And I was like, wow, basketball's cool all of a sudden to me. Yeah. So I took that entire summer, right? Because I knew I wasn't going to make it. I knew there was going to be a higher chance I wasn't going to make it, right? This is the mindset you guys got to have, right? You always got to tell yourself you're not going to make it. Because if you tell yourself that, and if you work harder, that's what you need. You got to feel yourself, bro. Don't let other people come to you and feel you. Feel that fire for you, bro. You got to create that for yourself. And that's a part of being a man. You need to fuel yourself, okay? Look at your insecurities and overcome them.
Exactly.
So for my insecurity was my height. But I was like, bro, what are my strengths? I utilized my defense and playmaking skills. And I was like, okay, let's focus on this shit, right? Every single day for 4 to 6 hours a day, I walked to the park. It was like a mile walk. And I was spending 4 to 6 hours a day. During the summer, I wasn't hanging out with anybody.
Just playing ball.
Just playing ball, practicing, doing drills, whatever, right? Mm-hmm. And the school rolls around, second year in, I'm always at the what is it called? Conditionings. I was at the conditionings, every single one of them. I was at the pre-trials I was doing like pickup games with the team, talking to coaches. I was really committed to making the team, right? Really fucking committed. And I made it. And I was like, they gave us all letters the last day of picks. I went home. My mom picked me up, and I opened it. It says, "You are now a Clearfield Falcon." And I was like crying in the car. I was like, "Damn, shit, bro! Like this is rewarding as fuck." Like I never worked so hard.
You worked hard for that.
I worked really hard for that, right? And it was like it was a game changer for me, for my mindset. But when it comes to being young, when it came from me being young, there was a lot of times, a lot of moments where I just I was looking at other things, right? I was always doubting myself. At least when I did something and I was doing something, I doubted myself, right?
Yeah.
But,
And there's reasons for that. A lot of the time is because when you're growing up, your parents' head are right over your shoulder. And they're always telling you what you're doing is wrong. It has to be done this certain way. So when you grow older, it kind of makes your head doubt yourself anytime you do a little thing. And that was me personally. I don't know if that was for you, but that's one reason why I always doubted myself for a while, because it was always that one head over my shoulder saying, what you're doing is wrong. It has to be done this way.
Yeah.
And it was constantly. I was never able to think about stuff my own. I was never able to figure shit out myself. And I'm still dealing with those problems to this day, actually. I always doubt myself once in a while because of that. But it's getting a lot better, definitely. And people have their reasons, definitely.
Yeah.
People just don't doubt themselves.
And people like that who are built like that, bro, they got it. They got their whole life in the bag. You know what I mean? And that mindset.
You figure it out.
It's hard to get. Yeah,
You'll figure it out.
Yeah. Just don't give up. Just keep pushing. But for me, I didn't learn that lesson until just recently.
Really?
Yeah. Don't give up. Keep pushing. So.
What about in life? In general.
In life in general, it's the same
thing.
For
winning and losing. What's something in just life in general that just didn't work to your benefit when you thought it was just going to be okay?
So, obviously, if you guys watched the previous episodes when I talk about my life story moving out.
There you go.
I didn't give up in the fact I had my mind set to something because I wanted to do something. I did it. If I really, really wanted to do something, I did it no matter what got in my way. Yeah. But sometimes there were certain things, certain aspects, certain situations that happened that, things got in my way. And I was like, fuck this, right? Mostly women.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like red flags, green flags, but the red flags overcome the red flags. You know how this shit works. But let's say my car, for example, so my stupid ass a year and a half ago bought this car. And I recently just sold it like 2 days ago from us recording this. I sold it. And you know what? I feel great that I did. People say like, "Oh, you're going to buy a new car?" I'm like, "No." Like, why? Because cars are liability. It's a fucking liability, dude. And it's just a bunch of times just me just messing up and me regretting it later on. But, when on a car loan, you can obviously sell the car. It might be hard in some cases, but I can just sell the car, get my money back and use that money for something else. That's what I'm doing, bro. So if it's you buying a car, spending money that you shouldn't have spent and regretting spending that money, whatever situation it is, at least you learn something from it and you don't let it bring you down. and how that relates to being winner or loser, right? A winner mindset knows when they have to buy something versus when their mind is being impulsive to spend it.
Yeah.
For example, I was getting excited to buy new equipment for the show, which we got coming in, by the way, guys. This podcast is gonna be fire. But yeah, I spent a lot of money. I was excited to buy the equipment, but I was excited because it's gonna help improve the show, which is gonna help improve my business, which is gonna help improve a whole bunch of other things I got going on. That versus, getting a sports car because it's so cool. That's fucking stupid. You should choose something that betters your life overall versus something that just gives you pleasures every now and then, like a car. So that's the mindset you guys need to have when it comes to winning versus, winning and keep winning versus winning for a little bit, which is like kind of the stimulation in your mind, and losing over time. So another example of this, we'll get to you in a second, right? Is, let's say, for example, fucking little league sports, right? Yeah. Nowadays, everybody in little leagues, all the fucking kids, they get a fucking trophy. It's fucking pathetic. It's pathetic because like my son will lose a game but come home and be like, Dad, look, I got a trophy. For losing? Yeah. Oh, okay. That's actually pathetic, right? Because it tells our kids that life is so easy. Our world that we live in is so easy. They'll keep that mindset, right, as a child, because they'll go into school thinking school's gonna be so easy, and then it gets hard to be like, okay, well, I'll win either way. They'll put me through school. No, they won't, right? Because you get put out in the real world, and then you're fucking doomed. You get stuck like I was for 2, 3, 4, however many years it takes, and you'll just be stuck because you were taught as a little kid that losing is winning, and it's not. It's not winning at all. We can't be teaching our young kids to grow up thinking winning or losing is winning, because it's not.
That's a good point.
Because losing, whether it's you losing a game, losing a chance with that girl, at least you learn something from it, and you can continue to keep losing until you figure out how to win. Because all throughout history, we have learned to lose. We lost lives, we lost our loved ones, we lost our dicks, legs, whatever. But did you see those people sit down and say, okay, I'm done? Or, okay, I'll take whatever I can get. No, they wanted more. They strive for more because that's what you're supposed to do. We need to improve as a society. Society right now is not like, it's not how we're going to be for years, eons, whatever the fuck. We need to keep improving society. So therefore, there must be winners and losers. If you got bullied in school, fucking Christ, deal with it. Deal with the bully. Learn how to overcome the bully. As simple as that. It may take hardships. It may make you sad. May make you lose a lot of friends.
The trauma will be there.
The trauma.
Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But you have to learn to deal with them because it's your trauma, not the world's. Mm-hmm. It's your trauma. Deal with it in your own ways, in healthy ways, and move on. Because I know you're probably gonna look at me and say, "Oh, it's easier said than done." I got a fucking story, bro. Yeah. So I'll be able to.
Yeah, let me
tell you. And then once you're done with that, I'll get into that.
I got one more thing to say. Yeah, so after the bullying shit, like, okay, so the parents, because you kids turn into parents, right? If you guys grow up thinking losing is winning, you're gonna teach your kids the same shit.
Break the cycle.
And if they get encountered by a bully or some sort of hardship in life, they're gonna give up. This is why suicide is so high right now, because we think love and compassion is important, which it is, but you guys are using it all the time. There needs to be hardship because that's how we grow. That's how we get stronger. That's how we can come together as people, because we're strong. That's what makes us strong, is those hardships. It's what makes us sensitive, because we know how other people feel. We can't be fake-faced all the fucking time.
Exactly.
Because we're fake-faced. What is it to do? Just keep faking it until you make it? No, that's not how it works anymore. You got to really do it, bro. With anything you do, you got to fucking do it. Real shit. Stop fucking around. Stop being super fucking nice. Be up straight to people. You may lose friends. You may lose family members. As long as you're true to yourself, you'll grow. Life, it's not the end of the fucking world. To go through shit, bro. Real shit. All right. I felt the flame, man.
Yeah.
All right. Your turn.
All right. So like you were saying before about sports, a lot of kids can understand that. You see, I was playing sports since I was little: soccer, baseball, basketball especially. I played 1 year of football, didn't like it, so I didn't play it again. And I was okay. I wouldn't say I was like an all-star, I wasn't the best team. There was some years in basketball I didn't even get a basket the whole year. It was just like that. And one thing I did respect about how my dad raised me, he made it clear, you got to get better if you want this praise, because he wouldn't praise me.
Yeah.
He wouldn't praise me.
And that's all I suck as suck out as a child is approval from my dad.
That's
so
yeah,
I know
same.
I know how it feels.
And so, I mean, there was times where he literally told me, "You suck, you fucking suck," and I'd be crying, bro. I'd be like, "I'm trying," you know, man.
Yeah.
But like, I learned from that now, and I'm not saying like he probably should have went about it that way.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if he should have went about it that way, but I mean, that was his way. I guess that's how he was raised, being blunt. And so, and when junior high hit, I started playing basketball a lot more, training every day with my friends and stuff like that, like what you were doing, playing basketball every single day in the summer, because I fell in love with the sport out of nowhere. Even though I've been playing it for years, I fell in love with the sport again. And so I started playing basketball, and I was doing really well. And then I actually started playing baseball again, and I was actually pretty good at baseball. And then all of a sudden, right when as I was starting doing good in all these sports, my leg gave out. Out of nowhere. Just during a baseball game. I couldn't play. The next day, my knee was swelled up double the size. Out of nowhere, it just happened. I didn't hurt it. I didn't like sprain my ankle or sprain my knee. I didn't do anything like that. Turns out, I had juvenile rheumatoid arthritis in my knee. I had juvenile rheumatoid
I heard the arthritis part, but not the juvenile retard syndrome. I'm sorry.
It's not what it is.
Sorry.
But basically what that is, it's what it is.
Yeah.
Juvenile, you get arthritis as a juvenile.
Yeah.
And I don't know how I got it. And, you know, I don't think it spread anywhere else. It's still in my left knee. It hasn't been anywhere else. It's just in my left knee. I had surgery on it, had stitches. I couldn't play any more sports for a couple months. And so I was opted out of the rest of the baseball season, which just sucked. And it was actually kind of hard because later in junior high, it was actually really hard to get going on training for basketball again, because your knee is an important area of your body, bro. And it really sucked. And I always kind of like felt sorry for myself. And I always thought, damn, I'm never going to be good again. But honestly, it was bullshit thinking like that, because I'm glad that I had the support system like my dad, and he made it clear. He's like, you could still fucking run.
Yeah.
What are you doing using this as a bullshit excuse? Like, yeah, it hurts after a while, but like if you keep training your body, it'll become more used to it and stronger, and you'll be okay. He was right. I started doing, like I said, the basketball trainings a lot more. And just so you know, this baseball thing with my knee, this happened end of 7th grade.
Okay.
End of seventh
you're
grade.
super young. So
I was
had a
young.
lot to learn.
And 8th grade is when I really got into basketball. 9th grade is when I really got into that shit. And I was playing it all the time with Keanu and stuff like that. It was really fun. You know, I wasn't on a team or anything, but I just played. And I actually was pretty decent. Like, I wasn't the last pick anymore on a team. Yeah. And it was really nice knowing that. So you can't use anything. You can't use bullshit things as an excuse. And I'm going to get into that with trauma as well, because a lot of people like to use trauma as an excuse.
It's a huge excuse. And also disabilities and mental health.
Yeah. And like, I was some sort of a disability.
Yeah. There was a guy, I forgot his name, but you probably seen him on TikTok or Instagram or some shit. Has one arm, nigga. One arm.
I think
Ruben, and he's competing at the highest level in AAU in high school basketball. The highest fucking level.
Ruben showed me a clip of him.
Yeah.
He's actually pretty good.
He's fucking fire, bro. He's dunking on niggas and looking in their faces like he doesn't, like he has 2 arms. Are you fucking kidding me? The excuses you niggas have? There's a nigga playing basketball. I mean, he's 6'6", but still he's playing basketball with one fucking arm. It might be his right hand, but it's one arm, my nigga.
You don't realize how important your left arm is for basketball.
One arm,
he's
bro?
Doing it.
And you niggas are like, oh my God, I have syphilis. Like, I mean, whatever disability you have. But you guys cannot use your disabilities and mental health as excuses.
You can't.
Maybe in certain things you can't compete, but you can at least try to overcome it. As long as you try your hardest and not give up, that's all life expects from you. That's all you got to do. Yep. It's not fucking hard. I'm sorry, but that was like you triggered that shit. Like, bro,
I brought up a good point.
You brought up a really good point. Like, you just got to go for it, dude.
And I'm going to get into that because I'm going to spill about my trauma real quick.
Yeah.
And so yeah, I had a really good supporting dad since, I was born, obviously. But he was sick since junior high, 7th grade till 9th grade. He was sick. He had cancer. But he was still always there. He didn't use that as an excuse. He went to the games. He went to the sports. He did retire early, but he still he was there, bro.
Yeah.
He took us on vacations and shit, camping trips. Like, he did it. And he didn't use it as an excuse. And that's what and he was sick. Like, it wasn't like, oh, no, it wasn't light shit, bro.
Because he had that mindset. He was like, I may die.
I have exactly. Yeah, exactly. Like, that's exactly what it is.
And, like sickness and, health issues like that, it actually, in some cases, inspires people to do better, live their life to the fullest.
He wanted to be there for us as much as he could before.
But our young ones, like the young people, don't even realize that.
Yeah. And I really do wish I thanked him more.
Yeah.
But I think he knows.
Yeah.
He knows how I feel. So, anyway.
Don't make me cry, nigga.
I won't. 9th grade. Life was hard because he was sick, but we had the support, and I had both my parents in the house, and it was nice. Yeah. I was living pretty good. I could basically get anything I wanted. We were blessed. And then 9th grade rolls around, it gets worse. He had surgery in the middle of 9th grade year to get rid of the cancer in his liver. And they cut out most of his liver because a liver can grow back. Yeah. So they can cut like half of it off and it'll regrow.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it'll grow back. And so, after he got that surgery, he went a couple months later to get it checked out, and it spread all throughout his body. And it was just like, the doctor told him, you're only going to, understand this is like April. And doctor said, you're probably only going to make it till November. And that was really hard, bro, to hear that. It was like, shit. Knowing that your dad is going to be gone soon, it sucks, bro. It really sucks. And the worst part about it is it happened a month later.
Yeah.
A month later, the last day of 9th grade. And, the thing is, I did use the trauma as an excuse for a long time.
Yeah. Because you were down bad. I don't know if that's when you started.
We were young. Yeah, and that was when I started getting into bad habits and shit like that. Skipping school, doing bullshit drugs, and like smoking all the time, and like putting that before school.
Yeah. At least you graduated.
I did graduate.
Yeah.
But I had to mature.
Yeah.
Really quick before the end of the school year, so I can actually graduate. And I think I did a pretty good job doing that.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm a lot more respectable of a person than back then. Like, when you first met me, I was actually started cleaning up myself around that time. But yeah, it was hard, bro, because like my mom, she's a good person. She's good. She's an immigrant, man.
Yeah.
And so she doesn't understand the American way of life. So she's not completely aware of how to raise a kid here. And I don't fault her for that at all. She, that's what my dad was for. She was there for the nurturing and like supporting and stuff, while my dad was there for the life lessons. Yeah. So losing that parent that was there for the life lessons, don't get me wrong, that shit fucking was hard. Yeah. I was like, how the fuck am I?
Because like I just believe in a parenting system, the man is there to teach their kids,
especially with the son.
Yeah, the son.
It's different. It's a different type of relationship.
So like with the mother, it's kind of hard for them to do that because they don't understand what it's like to go through the hardship as a man.
And on top of that, she's not even from this country.
Yeah.
So
that double whammy.
Double whammy. Hey, but she still did a great job. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. But I did lose that support system for a while, and I blamed his death for my problems. I blamed it all on that. And then eventually, I would just start waking up feeling groggy because of the stupid shit I did the night before. And I was like, I gotta stop this shit, bro. Like, this is pathetic. Like, this is so pathetic. Like, imagine if he was here. You'd be so disappointed.
Yeah.
And so, and then, like, when COVID hit, I was still kind of fucking up.
Yeah.
But
me too. I don't know why I let that distract me.
I had long hair at the time.
Yeah. You didn't. When did you cut your hair off?
I cut it in the middle of COVID,
Oh,
like the
okay.
peak of COVID,
Okay.
and because there's a reason I cut my hair. I did it. Well, there's a couple of reasons. I did it because fuck. First of all, fuck you. Don't laugh at me. Fuck.
Okay,
I
go.
fucked up for a second. Anyway, first of all, it was really long and curly, so it kind of got annoying to take care of.
Yeah.
And second, I wanted a new look because I felt like the long hair look was like the down bad me. And so I cut my hair. I got a nice clean cut. I started like shaving my face better, and I don't shave much anymore because I can actually grow a beard better, and so I just leave it now. I do get it like lined up and shit. Shout out Mickey Blades.
Mickey. We'll get him on a part 2 interview pretty soon. Yeah.
Anyway,
When he gets popping on his music. All right, go ahead.
definitely. But I started doing better. I stopped. Well, cut off all the bad shit. And I was still smoking. Don't get me wrong. I was still smoking, but I cut off all the bad shit, like the pills and shit.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like embarrassing talking about that, like knowing that I did that, because I wasn't like that. A lot of people didn't expect that out of me, especially the kids who went with me junior high and elementary. They're like, I was a pretty good kid. I wasn't like fucking up like that, but I was just hanging with the wrong crowd, bro. And the senior year, I switched schools. I got away from that toxic Syracuse environment because everyone knows Syracuse High sucks. It sucks.
Is it really a suicide school?
It's pretty bad, bro. It's actually really bad. I even had the thoughts.
Yeah.
I even did, so don't get me wrong. It is bad there. I had to get away from it. And I did go to an alternative high school, okay, for my... So there was junkies there.
Yeah, there's a lot.
But
High school, like a lot of tweakers, bro.
There was
like,
tweaks
no
there,
bullshit.
bro. But like watching them and knowing how much better I've gotten just in a couple of months, I was like cringing.
Yeah.
Just seeing like, oh yeah, you want to go do Xanax after school, bro?
What?
You wanna go smoke meth, bro? I'm like, I just hear these conversations. Yeah, bro. Like I would just hear these. One of the first days of school, I walk in. There's these fucking kids on all fours, bro, snorting Zans off the fucking toilet seat, bro.
What?
It's crazy. And so I think that really made me like, okay, bro, like I am not fucking with these kids. I didn't make any friends at Mountain, bro. I'm not friends with anyone at Mountain High because I was there to go to school and get my credits and graduate. And I did it. I did it really good. And the teachers loved me. I excelled, got straight A's. Never had missing assignments or anything. I went to school. I got my shit done. I had a purpose and a goal, and I did it. And I started winning. I graduated early. I graduated a month early, bro.
My fucking man.
I graduated a month early. I still had to go to school.
Yeah.
But I graduated technically. I got all my credits I needed.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn. I'm doing something, bro. Like I actually felt like a sense of like I was proud of myself for the first time in a long time, and I really did just brush like the top of what I just like of everything that I went through and shit.
Yeah.
But in reality, I learned not to use that trauma as an excuse.
Yeah.
Because once I realized that, look how well I did. Right away.
Look what you're doing now.
Exactly. I'm not going to school or anything,
Yeah.
but I actually am thinking about going back to school.
Yeah.
And I've told you about this. I have a bunch of different ideas right now. So I'm kind of in a weird place at the moment but with how things are going with this show, who knows?
Who knows
Who knows,
what'll
bro?
come of it.
And
I'm making sure, like, this shit happens. Like, we're not just gonna like, oh yeah, hey guys.
we're gonna take care of each other.
Like,
bro.
you guys just saw like how much passion I have speaking. Like, I have a voice, and I see the world around us, and it's fucking pathetic. So we want to make people like us better. Because if Khan can do it, go through all this shit that he's been through, and if I can, I didn't go through that much, but if you can be a loser like me, and just grow from that and become better, there's nothing wrong with that.
See,
and then
it's weird to think that Jaden was ever considered a loser because he's one of the most popular guys I've ever met.
yeah,
bro.
I'm always surrounded by winning crowds, but I've never been that much of a winner, and at least in my mind, I haven't. You know what I mean? And those winning crowds are not even like winners; they're just people who are just cool. It's not even a winning crowd, to be honest. But
But they're good people.
Yeah. So I'm gonna give you guys a huge statement. So be prepared, Khan. You ready?
I'm listening.
So there's winners and there's losers. However, if you are a fucking loser, it doesn't mean you cannot be a winner. Okay? And in this life, as adults, if you have kids, listen, please. If you have kids and you are still a fucking bum, you need to grow the fuck up. Because I can assume that you grew up a fucking loser because you don't treat your kids like they can be winners. You know what I mean? So look at your kids and be like, what do I want for my kid? If you want the best possible future for them, you need to teach them everything they need to know to succeed and grow as a person. Whether you're male or female, doesn't even fucking matter. Okay? So look at yourself. If you're a loser that uses excuses, trauma, or any health problems or disabilities as an excuse that you can't do something or succeed in this world, you are fucking wrong. You can do anything you want. But we've lost that fact because everything's so easy. Everything's online. Everything's a fucking fantasy. You guys are in La La Land, bro. Shout out to Sneeko. But oh my fucking God, it is so fucking true. It is so true. So get your shit together. If you're a loser, get the fuck up. Stop accepting defeat. Get the fuck up, bro. And go do something that's worth doing. Do something you like. If you had an interest back in the day when you were little, try that again. Because I tried it again. Look how it's working out. I fucking love it. Stop giving up because you're too old or nobody likes you or my parents disown me. Okay, life fucking happens, bro. Okay, I can agree.
You know,
like
it's a first world problem.
Yeah, it's a first world problem. You think
because I was in Turkey, bro. I would see Syrian refugees, bro, who lost their fucking homes to bombings, bro, war. And they're doing everything they can to work hard, to move on. They're not using their trauma as an excuse. They're not using their physical problems as an excuse because a lot of them have, like, problems due to that, like the wars and shit. They have burns. They have, like, sometimes no limbs. I saw people with no limbs out there. They're still working harder than most Americans that I see here for little to no pay. They're just trying to make ends meet.
And guess what? They're happy.
They're happy
as fuck that they can't deal with that shit anymore.
Exactly. It's a first world problem.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely a first world
Mostly
problem.
In America. In the West, over here, it's fucking terrible. You guys are pathetic. You guys look at millionaires and then you can be a millionaire sitting down.
You should see how my mom looks at Americans.
Yeah.
Bro. It's like
shameful.
She laughs.
Yeah.
She's like,
all these immigrants in this goddamn country looks at Americans that are out here doing dumb shit, you know, fucking around. I guess it's fun, but they look at you and be like, haha, we get all the jobs. Haha, they're not working, so we get their jobs, you know? That's how they're looking at you bum ass niggas. You may look at them like, haha, you guys come from a world country, nobody likes you. And you're like, okay, I still get to go to work today and make money. What the fuck? How can they think they have better mindsets than you niggas, bro? They know they need to work and make America great. Sorry. They didn't make they're the reasons why America is still standing today because, you know, you guys are using them to fuck around basically.
Exactly.
And they're taking your jobs, bro.
Like, I don't believe in that superiority or that bullshit, but you kind of are like feeding into it.
Yeah,
you're feeding into it.
You guys are being controlled. You guys are in the Matrix. Me and Khan, we're getting out of the Matrix. We're slowly going through each layer. We're almost out too. We'll be there, you know. But for now, we have to do the best we can. So that's what we're doing. We're doing
pretty good with that.
We're not using anything as an excuse. I had to cut down a lot of shit in my life just to be where I'm at right now, and I'm so fucking grateful I did that.
And I had to do the same thing as well, and I'm very grateful as well.
As long as I know it's gonna get me where I want to be, fuck everything else, bro. Because I know where I want to be. So if you're the type of person that doesn't know where they want to be, and you know where to get there, or even if you don't know how to get there, and you're not doing anything about it, start doing it. Like, I'm not going to tell you not to. Fucking start doing it, bro. Do it. Stop fucking around and do it. Okay? That's all I got to say. Anything else you got to say?
Nothing, bro.
Yeah,
I think
bro.
what we did, we got it clear.
We got it clear. Hopefully you guys actually take this in mind. I'm going to be clipping this a lot.
This is a good episode.
Yeah, it's a lot of clips coming at you guys. So, yeah.
Oh, and I just got word. She's willing to train the dog today if you're down.
Hell yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah, we'll call Ruben after this.
All right, sounds good.
Cool, guys. So, guys, thank you so much for watching this episode. Share with your friends because this is a really crucial topic we need to talk about. Share it. It's gonna be on Instagram here pretty soon. So, yeah, go check that out, guys. We really do appreciate you guys watching this episode. And, you know, if you guys need any help, just DM us. Like
Shoot
you
the
guys,
DM, yeah.
like we're not like fucking famous guys. If you actually need any help, just DM us.
Our Instagram links are in the description.
Yeah.
Japreme like Jordan's, Khan_Sandoval.
We'll give you guys advice, no problem. So, yeah, guys, thanks for watching this episode. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Don't do that shit.
Boys to Men Podcast is a production of Preme Media. Editing by Jaden Ford. Music produced by Ronnie Rewind, MGMT, and Mikhail Descopins. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram at Boys to Men Pod. And subscribe to our YouTube channel found in the show description.